recording. So hopefully everyone is doing well this evening. Definitely go ahead and sit over your last minute invites, especially to the new agents. We're going to get everybody acclimated for the new agents that's joining us for the first time. My name is Darryl Callum. Um, prior before joining this industry, guys, I had no history of financial literacy, credit repair, business credit, anything of that nature. I was a nightclub promoter, for 5 years. I did that, made decent income, met a lot of people. Fast forward to 2020, right? COVID came, it shut everything down, shut the strip down, shut the clubs down, shut my money down. And, I got into this industry from social media posts, like most of us on this call, right? Long story short, within my first year, I became a six-figure earner. This is actually just my second full year in business. We're on pace to, do a couple of six figures just from this industry, right? So super excited just to share with you guys on how I've been able to see an immense amount of success. And, we've been able to help a lot of other individuals as well. So definitely get your notes and your pen handy. And, hopefully you guys get some value on tonight. So just like anything else in life, right? When you're building a business, you really want to identify your why. You need to really know why you're doing this. Like, what type of life do you want to live? Like, what type of goals do you have? Like, what does financial freedom look like for you? Like, what type of credit score do you want to have? What's your purpose on this earth? What type of life do you want for your children? You know what I mean? What type of, you really need to identify it, right? And really understand what exactly is your objective and your mission as far as like, why did you join this platform? Because I literally feel like this is the best vehicle on the planet en route to financial freedom. So you need to understand that as long as you stay focused on your why, and you really put your heart, your soul, your mind, your body into it, anything is possible for you to become financially free. Okay. So as far as the platform that we have in place, you need to understand like exactly what it is that you're shooting for. You're identifying the lifestyle that you want to live. So now identify, what does that look like? Okay. So these right here are the 16 different titles that you can hit in our company, right? So this is just minimum what the company is going to pay you per month simply for sustaining that title. That's not including the other bonuses that you get as well, right? But this is just what that looks like. So let's say you want to earn at least, six figures. You need to be shooting for at least national sales director. So you want to write the vision and make it plain. Okay. So let's say you want to be $1 million earner, you want to hit one of those top titles. You need to write the vision and make the plan. Understand your why, and then understand how this platform is going to get you there. Okay. So right now, the title you want to hit and why you want to do it. And then we're going to come up with a strategy and a game plan to get you there and help you become successful as possible. So first thing when you launch this business is hopefully everybody, you're going to get a welcome email that looks like this. Okay. In that welcome email, you're going to get your personal custom website address or what have you. You want to make sure you save that in your notes. Okay. This is basically the link you can shoot over to your prospects or customers or new affiliates, and they can get enrolled, whether they want to, get their credit fixed, whether they want business credit, whether they want to get approved for a loan. This is your link. Whereas if you send it over to them, they're going to fill it out and you actually get the commissions for it. Moving along down below that, it's the back office. This is basically where you're going to, it's going to have your username and password that you chose. And this is just basically where you handle all of your business operations in your back office. We're going to have trainings on that as well. Below that, you're going to have your welcome letter and your goal sheet. And I'm going to pull that up for you so you can understand why these two documents are very, very important. So if you guys haven't done so, you definitely want to go ahead and text this phone number, 404-737-1724. Text Nove to this number. Okay. That way you can stay up to date upon, different announcements that's going on throughout the company. You want to join the Facebook group or what have you. That's all in the welcome email. You just want to work your way through this whole welcome letter. And it'll give you a lot of valuable information so you can be acclimated and you have a solid foundation. Okay. You definitely want to go ahead and fill out your W-9 so you can get paid direct deposit. You want to visit the training website literally is over 100 videos that can train you everything from A to Z with the business, over 100 documents as well. So you have all the information that you need to be successful. This is kind of just what the schedule looks like as well. Moving along from there, we really want to identify, the goals that you're looking to accomplish in the short-term future, as far as like 24 hours, the next 7 days, the next 30 days. We really want to identify what that's going to look like. So first, before anything else, tonight, everybody really want to at least sign up one customer. If you don't do that, you at least want to make a $10 purchase from the back office. Reason being, you either have to sign up one customer or at least make a $10 purchase so you can get one customer point so you can rank advance in the platform. So we want everybody to hit at least minimum consultant in the next 30 days. But before you go consultant, you have to get the first promotion to senior affiliate, right? So everyone starts off at affiliate, and then you're going to get promoted to senior affiliate. So what does that look like? You have to sign up at least 3 business partners. It can't be for the dollar enrollment. It has to be for at least $99. Okay. So you sign up yourself, you sign up at least 3 business partners. That's going to be 40 points, at least 40 points in volume apiece. And you got to have a collective group volume of 160. Okay. So if they sign up for the $40, for the $99 membership, you get 40 points. If they sign up for $299, you get 60. Right now, the $499 is only $299. You get 80 volume points for that. You only need 160 collective volume points to get the first promotion. Okay. But you got to have at least 3 different legs with at least 40 volume points in it. So at least 3 legs, 40 volume points, 160 collectively, and that's going to give you the first promotion. And then other than that, moving along for the second promotion to consultant, which is what we want everyone to become, their first 30 days in business, is basically you just got to have at least 3 legs with at least 160 in volume. Okay. You also want to sign up at least 2 customers as well, but that's a $250 bonus check that you get right there on the spot. So definitely identify the strategy on how you're going to go about, becoming a consultant in the short-term future. And we're just going to build upon that, helping everyone on your team do the same thing. And that'll literally help you rank up to the top of the platform. Become a 6-figure earner is just all about duplicating that process of helping as many people as possible become a consultant. So you want to help at least, get 3 legs of business, preferably of 3 separate legs of senior affiliates. Helping those people hit senior affiliate, that's going to duplicate, and that's going to help you, rank advance in the platform. So as far as building this business, everyone needs to understand, that your mindset and your spirit is everything. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. So any business, relationship, anything of that nature is spiritually and mentally. That's 90% of the work. The skill set, you have all that. You have hundreds of videos, right? That's only 10% of the work. So if you really want to level up, you want to become a 6-figure, 7-figure earner, you got to become that, internally before you can get it in the physical realm. So you need to practice self-development in your daily method of operation. Focus on your why. That's what's going to help you push through to help you, obtain all the things that it is that you want to obtain. So you need to be mindful of, what you're watching. You want to be mindful of what you're reading. You want to be mindful of who you're surrounded by. Because I don't know everyone on this call, but if I could see what you're watching on a day-to-day basis, if I can see what you're reading, if I know the top 5 people that you speak to every day, I can have a good, perception upon who you are as a person. In this particular business to come across and have immediate success, you want to make sure you read these 2 books, Eric Worre Go Pro and Think and Grow Rich as well. You should be able to go consultant by default simply from reading those 2 books. Okay. You also want to stay in connection and unison with your leadership team, so we can also pour, more value inside of you and tell you, like, at this point of your, journey, what you need to be listening to and what you need to be reading, to help fill in those gaps for you. From there, we want to focus on actually growing your business. First things first, if you're a new agent, this business is going to come down to 2 simple things. Okay. It's going to come down to building online and building offline. Okay, so as far as building online, is really simple. Okay, you're gonna build content on your page, and a simple strategy that we have in place is just having other people promote for you. You're gonna promote for yourself on your own page, but if you really want to expand outside of your circle, you want to have other people promote for you. So this simple post help you do so. I seen a young lady make this one post on her page when she first got started, and she made a few $1,000s like her first couple of weeks in business because she had so many people sharing her business. Okay, so simply make this, tag 100 people in it. We always want to maximize your exposure, and this is just a free way of getting extra leads coming in. Make that post, tag 100 people in it, but we also want to always rinse and repeat that process. Like I say, social media, as far as recruiting people online, is simple. You want to build your page up, but then you want to have other people, post for you in a sense. As far as building your page up, you need to understand that it's going to come down to trust, right? Write trust down. And this whole business just comes around trust. As far as signing people up, getting people to join you, whether it's a customer, business partner, they got to trust you. Even for them to come in and keep growing with you, they got to trust you even more. So as far as building up your page, you need to look like a credible person. You need to look like a person that they can trust with their social and their credit card information. You want to make sure that you have a good profile picture, a good professional cover photo, right? You want to have something in your bio, purpose driven, as long with the financial aspect, because people don't care about how much you know until they know how much you care. So you need to understand that everything that you're putting on your page is just you're developing trust with your audience. You're developing rapport online with these people. You can use the features tab as well. You want to make sure you max out your friends on Facebook. You want to add people. Instagram can be a little bit more difficult, but as far as Facebook, right? Seeing people have tremendous amount of success, hit 6 figures first year strictly off Facebook. So let's speak about that, because there's a simple system in place. You max out at 5,000 friends. You want to make sure you add a lot of realtors and car salesmen, tax professionals, barbers. These people already have a base of business that trust them. So if you build a relationship with those people, their contacts become your contacts. Okay, so you want to be intentional about that. You want to find your target audience, because this is how top Fortune 500 companies operate. They know exactly who they're targeting. So once you identify the age rank or income level, whatever it is that you're targeting, now you know how to market your content towards that particular group. So be mindful of that. Add these people. And we consistently always want to build relationships and expand outside of our circle. So as far as building up our page, as far as posting, you want to come in for sure your first 30 days and post at least 3 to 4 times a day. Because the thing about it is, when you're first coming in, you're joining the financial literacy industry, people don't know you for doing anything like this. They don't know you for business credit or personal credit or anything of that nature, so you're going to have to reinvent yourself. Okay, but it doesn't take long. The first thing a person does when they come to your page, you're going to scroll through it just to try to get a feel of you, to see if they trust you. So you want to make sure you post 3 to 4 times a day. Let's say you do that for 30 days in a row. That's 90 posts on your page. Understand that you want to give more value than acquisition. A lot of people come in and they do this backwards. They come in and now they're posting about credit. Who wants to get credit repair? Who wants business credit? Who wants to get a personal loan? Give me, give me, give me, give me, give me. No, you need to be thinking about giving more than you're receiving. Okay, because that's how you're going to pour into a person's spirit for them to feel comfortable enough to actually join you and sign up with you. So you want to wake up in the morning and inspire somebody. You want to give a person motivation and inspiration in the morning. You want to show a person your lifestyle, as far as you with your family or your children, or you doing something positive in your community. You want to give people free credit advice. You want to give people free financial literacy advice. Give people free business credit advice. Teach people how to budget, how to save, right? You want to show people testimonials of other clients seeing results. You want to show them your business partner seeing results. So by the time you actually make an acquisition post, who needs their credit fixed? Who wants business credit? Who wants a personal loan? Who wants consumer financing? They trust you. You're the person that inspired them in the morning. They see you with your children. You're a good person, family-oriented guy, right? You're giving them free advice. They see other people seeing results. That's going to make them trust you more. Okay, so you need to do 70-80% value, only like 20 to 30% acquisition, and you want to mix this up as well in a variety of, photos, text, videos, and going live. Okay, so that's building a business online on the front end. On the back end, you want to maximize your exposure, because you're going to max out at 5,000 friends. Okay, so every single time you make a post, you keep posting towards those same individuals. Imagine if you had 10 people a week with 5,000 friends post for you a week. Well, that's 50,000 people versus just your 5,000 people. Imagine if you did that every week for a month. That's 200,000 people versus just your 5,000 people. So the way you can maximize your exposure and make it duplicatable for your whole team to see success as well is doing what we call a trial run. It's super simple. I mean, you can start doing paid ads and, pay influencers and different things of that nature, but anyone can do a trial run. So I found it that, you can have an extreme amount of success just duplicating this, very efficient process of basically having another individual make a post for you promoting your business. Okay, it's a few different ways that we go about doing so, and we're going to post those as well. Someone can post them in the chat as far as the scripts that we leverage, but it really just comes down to, building a genuine, trustworthy relationship with an individual. Then just let them know, hey, I'm in the process of helping people become financially free. I'm spreading financial literacy throughout the community. Mind making a post for me? You can do cross marketing. A lot of those realtors, car salesmen, they're trying to expand outside of their circles as well. So, hey, I make a post for your business, you make a post for my business, or you can negotiate something as far as, make this post and I'll pay you per enrollment, something of that nature. So if you guys have some trial run scripts handy, make sure you, post them in the chat. But your goal is to reach out to 20, 30, depending upon how big your why is. I had a really big why when I joined, so I reached out to 50 people a day. My goal was to get at least 5 to 10 people to make a post for me a day. And that's how I earned 6 figures in my first year of being in business. So that's basically, in a nutshell, how you can grow a successful business online. Put the right content on your page, have other people make posts for you, and simply you leverage the posts that the leaders are using. I'm going to show you guys some leaders in a little bit. Other than that, building offline. Building offline is simple. It's going to come down to, stacking the numbers and tracking the numbers. You want to make sure you keep a notebook handy everywhere you go. We're in the relationship business. I keep a notebook everywhere I go. You just want to empty out your phone, right? All your contacts in your notebook, and then you're just gonna, invite those people over to some information. We call it PS3. Pique their interest, share some information, and then set up the close with your upline or what have you. Starting off initially, your list is going to grow. It can start off at 5 names. I know that's pretty intimidating saying 100 names, start off with 5 names. Just tell, the people that's closest to you, I want to practice on you. They get with your upline so you can practice with those individuals, those 5 to 10 individuals. Then you can grow your list to 20. But we're simply just trying to pique their interest, and your upline is going to close those people. Simple as that. I want to share with you some information. These are some scripts that we have in place. You can tell a person, hey, I'm working on the biggest project of my life. There's a lot of money involved, and I thought about you. I can't promise anything, but what does your schedule look like for the week? We do daily overviews that you can invite a person over to. You can tell them, hey, I recently just partnered up with some very successful people in the financial literacy industry. I'm having a launch party at this date and time. I really appreciate your support by attending, and just give me your opinion. You're never coming from a desperation aspect of, begging someone. It's just either opinion, or you're just trying to pique their interest so they can see the information. They're going to make an educated decision. You want to get yourself out the way so your upline can actually do a close for you. So yeah, I believe someone dropped the trial runs in there. As far as the trial runs that a person is actually going to make for you, a person is either going to do one or two things. They're going to, get a service, or they want to join the business. Rather, they want to become a personal credit customer, or business credit customer. Either they want to get approved for a personal loan. You're going to have a person make a service post for you, or a person actually want to join the business. So one or two things, and it's going to be different variations upon how you can go about doing this. You can even do a trial run where you're inviting those people to a nightly overview where they can see the information and make an educated decision from there, but that's simply all what it comes down to. You're just trying to maximize your exposure. Understand that a lot of people don't join when they first see the information, when you first reach out to them, when they first, engage with you. The fortune is in the follow-up. It's a reason why our emails blow up so much, or you get text messages from different businesses, because we're like that as human beings. Normally it takes us at least 5 to 7 times to see something, to engage with something before we actually make the purchase. So understand, you got to build with those people. You got to check up on them. Hey, hope all is well. Follow up with a story or a testimony. Let's say that those people, they was interested in getting approved for business credit, where you can follow up showing them another business owner that got business credit and what it was able to do for their business. And now you're going to ask them, well, are you still interested in getting business credit, getting this 50,000 within the next 6 to 12 months? If you was interested in purchasing a home, are you still interested in purchasing your home this year? Because I just helped this individual do so. I don't want you to miss out on this special. Let's get you started today. Or you just follow up building some type of genuine relationship with those people. And as far as closing, it's really simple. You want to follow the scripts that we have in place. If you don't know the scripts, we definitely want to get you acclimated. You want to get in the 3-way chats, 3-way phone call with your upline so they can teach you the system first. You don't want to go out there just, guessing around. We have a system in place here that works. Our closing rate is very, very high. So just, lean on your mentorship initially and make sure you make a friend. Because like I say, people don't care about how much you know until they know how much you care. So you want to build a trustworthy relationship with those people. And that's going to make them, feel more acclimated to actually join. Set up text replacement in your phone. It makes your life a lot easier rather than copy and pasting a lot of the scripts that we have. We have videos on text replacement in the Facebook group. These are some of the leaders that you want to follow. So all these leaders are a part of the business. Minus Alfred. But all these leaders are a part of the business. If you're having a hard time really understanding how to build up your page and content, what to post, different things of that nature, this will kind of give you an idea of, who to follow. And these are already 6- and 7-figure earners. So perception is reality. If you make your page look like a 6- or 7-figure earner, then it's just due time for it to happen for you as well. And as you start building your team and developing other leaders, because we're in the leadership development business at the end of the day, our goal is to help as many people as possible become independent as possible, as fast as possible, right? So you got to make sure you lead from the front and the back, okay? And as far as leading from the back, that means when you get a new person, you got to make sure you're really diligent and patient with that person. You got to make sure you really got have love for that person, understanding, they're going to keep asking you the same questions or whatever, but you got to put that pain in with this individual, but you also have to lead by the front as well. Leading from the front, that's basically leading by example. You're not going to be a manager with this business. That's not what we're doing. We're not just telling this person, go do that. You do trial runs, you posting. No, if you want your people to be, signing up customers, signing up affiliates, if you want them posting, doing trial runs, the best way to get them to do so is by doing it yourself first. That's what's going to motivate your team more than anything else, seeing you on the leaderboard and really leading by example. So, that's why I put these two individuals on this presentation. MLK, he was a servant leader. He really served his whole group. He looked out for everyone. The little guy, he was mopping floors with the janitors, but he was also on the front line, risking it all. So Michael Jordan, he made everybody on the team better, but he also led the team in like 3 different categories, statistical wise. So definitely lead from the front and back. So hopefully you guys got value from this presentation. Next up, I'm going to pass it over to one of my mentors. Servant leader, phenomenal guy, loves helping people, very successful in many endeavors. Everything he touches turns to gold. He's poured so much into our team and our family. Definitely want to give it over to Mr. Maine Simon. Maine, did you get on the line? Okay.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Thank you so much, man. I want to give it back to you, man. Always, putting it together, really innovative and really just a great human, man. Just a father, really loves helping people and really is detailed in giving you guys clear understanding on a pathway to financial freedom. So I want to give it back to you for everything that you do. Also, a six-figure earner, multiple six-figure earners in multiple business endeavors. So definitely knows 100% of the information. I want to get right into it on what I wanted to share with you guys. A little bit about me. My name is Maine Simon, Jermaine Simon. Some people call me Maine, Jermaine. It's up to you, whatever you like. But, a little bit about myself. Prior to me getting started with the platform, I was already successful in working at the nightclub at the casino, the Palms Casino, one of the top hosts at the casino. Then I wanted something different. So I opened up my own car dealership because I wanted to spend more time with my daughter. I was going back and forth from Las Vegas to California and just really wanted something different. I wanted to be able to be there, spend more time with her. So I opened up my car dealership, invested over 60,000 into my car dealership, only to be the last person to get paid. How many people's ever, started a business and they was the last person to get paid? That was myself. And it was really disheartening. Got introduced to this platform and the credit finance industry. We hit the ground running. We took advantage of everything that was given to us, managed to travel, see, and meet with plenty of leaders to get a clear understanding of exactly what we was doing. He left me with the easy part, so I'm gonna share my screen. Tell you guys a little bit about this. The one thing you need to understand is this: in any field that you get involved into, you want to understand it. Understanding is key, and understanding, you want to know what you're talking about. You don't want to get on the phone and start stuttering and things like that. Now, granted, if you're just getting started, put a 1 in the chat. Congratulations. I want to give you guys congratulations for getting started. What I want to go over in this presentation is closing business customers. A lot of times we're used to dealing with credit customers, when business customers is a little bit different, but it's along the same line. So I just want to share with you guys how to close business customers when you're dealing with professionals, how their approach is, their mindset, and really just some of the things that you want to ask them, some of the questions that you want to ask, how you want to get acclimated with that business customer. So the first thing you want to do is ask the right qualifying questions, right? This is very key in building a good business relationship. The key questions you want to ask, you guys may want to take a screenshot of this. These are very, very key questions. These particular questions right here is going to let you know everything. It's going to be the telltale story. So first, you want to introduce yourself. Let them know, hey, what you do, what you specialize in. We're a fintech company who creates financial solutions for both personal and business credit. So we're here to help them, right? So you want to understand first, the first thing, how is your personal credit? The reason why this question is very key when dealing with business professionals is because they may need to establish personal credit in order to become a guarantor. So this is very key. When you're a guarantor, this means you're basically a signer for your business. The guarantors that have the best particular credit are able to get the most amount of funding. The next question that you want to ask is, how long has your business been open? If it's a newer business, it's okay. We can help them get funded, right? We're funding scores as low as 550, in about 1 to 3 days. In business days, we're able to get those people approved. And not only that, we work with the customers until they're able to get approved. That's huge for this platform. You also want to identify what is the income based upon a monthly basis that the actual business is making. Now, if you have a business that's making 10,000 a month, right? You know that they're about 120,000 a year business. The banks will normally fund about 30% of what the business does on an annual basis. So write that down. 30% is normally what businesses fund, what business fundings they actually fund based upon the amount of income that's coming in on a monthly basis. Keep in mind, we're going to need 4 months of that that business's monthly statements. You also want to ask them, hey, did you file your taxes last year? If it's a business that only been open for a year, did you file your taxes? If they've been open for 2 years, did you file your tax returns? Then you want to identify whether or not they wrote off everything, or what did they actually claim? What did they actually tell IRS that they're going to pay upon? This is very key, because if they have written off everything, their chances are they're not going to have a good showing of tax returns. So we're going to do it based upon their statements. Also, you want to ask them, hey, how much money do you need? What do you need that's going to help your business? If this is a new business and a person wants to get new money in order to fund a business, it goes back up to that personal credit, right? That personal credit needs to be intact in order for them to get funded for their business. So if it's a new business, the score has to be higher in the personal, right? If it's an established business, you need to show a good income, and then the personal credit could be okay. It doesn't have to be necessarily the greatest credit, but if it's a new business, they want to establish capital, we got to focus on that personal credit. And then you let them know, hey, this is going to be a long-term relationship. We're going to focus first on your business, on your personal credit. We're going to get you enrolled, and then we're going to get you the capital. We have over 50 banks, so we're very aggressive. If you don't get funded here, you're probably not going to get funded anywhere. You want to let them know, be confident. Do you have any established business credit? You guys want to write these 3 credit bureaus down for business credit. There's 3 credit bureaus. There's Paydex, there's NAV, and then there's also Experian. Now, if they don't have an established score, you want to make sure that they have access to our business credit suite. This is when you sell them on the business credit suite and establishing their personal credit. So you can sell the business credit suite. We're going to help them establish the credit, then get them funded after. And then we're also going to work on their personal credit as well. Because like I said before, you want to make sure that they have good personal credit, so that way we could establish them not only as a guarantor, but we'll also be able to fund them personally. So that's very key. These are key qualifying questions when you're on the phone with someone, and then you just fill out the application, get them enrolled. If they are not confident about their business credit, then you want to focus on their personal credit, help them establish their personal credit, and leverage their personal credit by helping them with their business credit. Does that make sense? You guys put a 1 in the chat if that's making sense to you guys. So you want to first focus on the personal. If the personal's okay, establish what's their income based upon their business credit, and did they file 2 years tax return? Did they file for a claim or a loss, right? You want to establish that and then help them by getting them enrolled in the business suite. Remember, on this platform, the money is in building with affiliates. The money's in also business funding, white labeling. There's a large deal of money in that category. So how do we do it? We take them through stages. Business, personal credit. Okay. Then we establish your business credit suite. Okay. Then we establish your business funding. Okay. Then we could do consumer financing for your business. So you want to, for one particular client that may come to you and wants business credit, you could actually sell them 4 to 5 services just based upon these qualifying questions. So be very detailed when you're asking them these questions, and it's going to give them a roadmap to where if they're actually going to be able to fund their business and have personal good credit as well. Now, identifying the goals is key. I like to keep things really simple. I don't waste a lot of time on the phone with people. I stay on the phone about 10 to 15 minutes. The one thing I do is I identify the problem. So when I first get on the call, hey, Susan, how are you? Great. I know you reached out to me about business funding. Great. Why do you want the business funding, right? Identify what's the pain points. Okay, well, I didn't do well. I need to get my certification. This is also going to let you know at what price point can you sell them at. If they have a 10,000 in income coming in, they're not going to worry about paying $299, $499 if they know that they're going to be able to get funded. So keep it simple, identify the problem, become an active listener. Like I just sit there and I just listen to people. I let them talk, I let them talk, I let them talk. And I'm gathering, I write down my notes. Okay, this This is that. Okay, she said she made this monthly. This is her goal. Okay, do you own a home? I'm asking different questions. You want to build value in the services. Well, we do personal credit. We're fintech, financial services solutions company, and we build not only personal credit, we build business credit. We help you get funded. We also could build your business itself with our credit suite package, right? So build value in the products and services that we offer after you identify the problem. Then you want to show social proof. Listen, you know, our CEO, they're on Forbes Council. We've been able to help so many people get funded. I just recently got a lady 10,000. I got another person 60,000. Show social proof, right? Identify a timeline and the need for that pricing, right? So identifying a timeline means basically, I want to identify how soon does this person need the capital? How soon do they want their credit to be restored? How soon do they want their business to grow? And always barter by offering discounts. So you may offer this person a discount on getting their personal credit in exchange for a business post upon funding. You may offer them a discount based upon them referring 5 people to you that need the services or need the products, maybe need personal credit, need funding. Who do you know? Have them write that list, get those people onto the webinar. So in actuality, you're taking a customer and you're reaching into their network and they're referring you people that's going to become affiliates. Always remember the CAR method. You guys want to write this down if you're new. Some of you guys that's been around, you know I'm strong on the CAR method, and that stands for customer, affiliate, and referral source. So a person is going to be one of 3 things. They're either going to be a customer where they're going to enjoy the services. They're either going to be an affiliate where they're going to distribute the services and tell other people about it, or they're going to be a referral source where they don't want to, where if they don't want to get signed up as a customer, they don't want to be an affiliate, great. Make this post for me on your page. And that's simply what we do. We just tap root, rinse and repeat. You also want to remember that happy customers are the best form of advertisement. You want to reach out to your customers. Make sure that they've sent in their letters based upon what the Bureau sent back. Make sure that they uploaded it to the Novate platform. Make sure you get on the phone with them and customer service, making sure that the experience is personable. Remember, even Disney World, the reason why Disney World makes so much capital, it's not just because they got a mouse and they have nice rides. It's because the experience, people will pay, no matter what the money is, they'll pay it for that experience, that personal detail experience. Remember that you are the expert. You're the expert. So if you're the expert, you need to be in business funding books. You need to read business funding books. You need to read different books on credit restoration, right? There's some good books. There's a book called it's a good book called Got Credit.
Got Credit.
Yeah, Got Credit that I wrote, but that's a really good book, you guys. That book is awesome. You know, I wrote that book and it really breaks down the value of building generational wealth and how to do it effectively, because credit leverage is so essential. When you have good credit, you can then gain capital, leverage that capital that you're getting at a certain interest rate, put it into a different investment that's going to gain you more capital. And that's how you're able to build generational wealth. So make sure you guys are having happy customers. You don't want customers to have to reach out to you. You want to always reach out to your customers. Hey, how you doing? How's it going? Hey, did you send in this? Hey, did you remove the old addresses off your report? You want to make sure that your customers do that as well. Remove all the old addresses off their report. That way, when we send in the docs to the credit bureaus, those negative items get taken off their report a lot faster. So you guys want to make sure you guys pay attention to that. Having happy customers and a great experience, they're going to refer people. Remember also, if a customer refers one person, they get their following month free. If they refer 5 people, that's 5 months of free service. This is giving you a timeline. If they could refer 5 people, this person's an affiliate. It's going to be easy for them to upgrade. You're going to be like, look, hey, you refer 5 people to me. You got 5 months free, man. You might as well go on and start making some money from this thing, man. You leaving money on the table. So reach out to people. We work through people. If you could build up your page, if you're following the posts that are high engaging posts from all of the leaders, you're going to have no problem smacking this out the park. Remember, there's so many people that need the services, and we offer services, solutions for customers, businesses all across the country. So this is very key. Happy customers. Next thing you want to understand is this: create friends. Stop worrying about the money. Take the money out of your head. I know you want the money, but create friends. Respond, comment to people's posts. Practice the 3-2-1 method. The first thing you want to do when you wake up in the morning before you post, whose birthday is it? I got to wish somebody a happy birthday, send them a nice message on their page, send them a DM as well. Each day on your Facebook list, there's about 14 to 20 people. We also have a Facebook script for happy birthday that you could message them in the DM. This is a great way to engage with people. Remember this: if you always do a happy birthday shout out and somebody knows it's their birthday, everybody's going to go to their page when it's their birthday. So this is giving you not only a good gesture because you're genuine about it, but it's giving you another platform where eyes are going to be looking at you. You also want to reach out to all your likes, all your comments, every story view. Every time someone looks at my story, I message them. So this raises your story count because they're going to respond back to you. And guess what? They're going to look at your next story. So we're working through people constantly. Practice the 3-2-1 method. If you know someone is an influencer, make sure that you're liking 3 of their posts. You're commenting on 2 with genuine comments, and then you're reaching out to them in the DM. Remember, educate. What do? We only educate. We're just educating. We're giving people enough education so they can make an informed decision. And remember, the L always comes before the E. So you always have to learn before you earn. You can't go into it blindly like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to earn. I'm going to do things my way. No, learn the systems, right? System stands for save yourself time, energy, and money. That's what we want to do. So we have to master the system that's the most time efficient systems, because we don't want to be spinning our wheels. We know that trial runs is the backbone of our business. So each day your goal should be to get at least 5 to 10 trial runs. You want to have at least 5 to 10 people on a presentation. We're going to track these numbers. We're going to stack them. And then we're going to see what adjustments we need to make. What do we need to tweak? Maybe I need to do 15 trial runs. Maybe I need to do 5 trial runs and then run an ad. You want to find out what's the best system that works for you. You also want to stay close to the fire. And you definitely never want to miss an event. Never miss a training. Never miss an in-person event. In-person events are the best because you actually gain to build relationships with the leadership. They get to put a name to the face. You get to really dig in and start to understand how they walk, how they talk, what they do, how they handle situations. And you want to most certainly be here a year from now. That's the key. So with that being said, that's what I got for you guys. Just some easy steps for you to have great success in this platform. I want to give it back to Mr. Darryl. Thank you for having me on here. Thank all of you guys for attending. Really appreciate you guys. I'm going to give it back to you.
Absolutely. Wow. That was amazing. I definitely just learned a lot myself, guys. Thank everybody for joining. I guess at this time, man, we can open it up for a few questions. I guess we could do that for the next 14 minutes, and we'll just close it out on the top of the hour. If anybody got any questions that they'd like to ask. You can raise your hand, or you guys can just chime in, or potentially just put your question in the chat box or what have you. Any questions? Caitlin?